For more on this, I'm joined from Caracas by reporter Noris Argotte. Noris, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you can hear me. First of all, how is the Venezuelan government reacting to Washington's decision to designate the Cartel de los Soles as the foreign terrorist organization?
Hello, thank you so much for this opportunity. Well, as of today, or in the last 24 hours, the response from Maduro's government has been to backlash the U.S. and to call it like a provocation or a campaign to disinformation campaign against Venezuela. They are denying any kind of links with the drug cartel or links with terrorist organizations. And that has been also the response from other officials from Maduro. Like the national television has been showing a lot of propaganda to support Maduro and to support the government. And also they are saying that this could be another step for the U.S. to justify further pressure in Maduro's government, even a possible military intervention. But there's no signs that the government currently is planning to change this rhetoric against the United States.
So what is the general mood on the streets of Caracas today where you are, especially with this growing speculation about possible U.S. military action?
That's a great question. Well, as you know, I've been able to walk on the streets and to talk to a lot of people in Venezuela. What we're seeing right now is mixed emotions. There are some people that are indeed worried, mostly because of these military deployments from the U.S. in the Caribbean. But the big majority of Venezuelans are more worried about the day-to-day economic chaos that the country is leading to right now, especially because the holidays are coming and there's and this is the season where the expenditure is bigger than throughout the year. So people are more worried about how are they going to end up this year economically and how are they going to face the next year hurdles than the diplomatic disputes. Of course, people are worried, let's put it like this. They are trying to survive this economic and political environment. But what we see more is tiredness, tiredness and confusion towards what's going to happen in the country. People are running to the stores, trying to buy as much as they can, trying to be as much prepared as they can for any possible outcome in the country.
A difficult situation right now. But I was just wondering, has President Maduro or any members of his inner circle made additional statements responding to the U.S. allegations linking them to drug trafficking? And is President Maduro keen to speak to President Donald Trump?
Yes, that's what international media and even President Trump said yesterday. He said that Maduro is willing to talk to him. He doesn't know what he wants to talk about, but he's willing and open to talk. But the pressure is there. And Nicolas Maduro keeps denying to have any kind of links to drug cartels or trafficking organizations. They are categorically denying these allegations from Washington and saying that this is just another campaign of disinformation, of attacking Venezuelan sovereignty. And that's the general rhetoric. And it has been for the past few weeks and even so today.
Are there any visible changes in military presence or security measures in Caracas right now following the deployment of the USS Gerald Ford to the Caribbean, Noris?
Well, Maduro's government has said that they are ready to defend the country. There have been some military exercises, but outside of the main cities. In the city, for example, in Caracas, the capital where I am currently, there's not a huge deployment of officials. Of course, you can see more security towards the governmental buildings and maybe in the main avenues, but nothing that you can call as unexpected or something that's not ordinary in the day-to-day military deployment. Of course, there have been a lot of censorship, more pressure into the citizens, and more, vigilance in terms of what they speak, what their opinions are on social media. They're incarcerating people just for saying things in social media, such like ads or even posts of Instagram. And even journalists are being currently held in prison for their opinions regarding this situation. Even so, or moreover, if people are talking or sympathizing with Donald Trump's movements towards Venezuela currently.
Noris Argotte there in Caracas, thank you so much for joining us and giving your insights into what's happening at the moment in Venezuela.